How you going there, man? Hello, people. What's going on? First things first. My name is Kenneth Burr. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and yes, we are reinstalling the 250. So yesterday, everything was going well. We had the screen hooked up. We had it strapped in. At least we know how to put it in, install it in. So that's good. And we got a rainstorm that came through. Actually, a storm came through. So it had to be taken down. So we're going to put it back up because I just remember we can't paint it because one of the products to complete that formula won't be here till Tuesday. But we have the primer on it. The primer's pretty dark. It's not going to give us what we want, but it's our primer. I know he was thinking, oh, he's got that his primer. We could do the same thing. No, no, no. That's our primer. We custom made that. Where the heck is my stand? Can I take it with me? Oh, man. I never can keep track of that thing. Yeah. Look at my cat going crazy. Paco, you just put my stand at that fast? Literally, just had it in my hand. Oh, there, it's right there. Okay, cool. Round. Round. All right, so it's a little chilly. I got to throw a hoodie on, some socks, and go out there and put the screen back in. But today we do have the heavy screws coming in. The anchors are coming in today. So that's the good part. We can get ready when those come in to anchor the screen down. But we still got to take it down and we still got to paint it. But I still want to test it out. I'm going to test some stuff on it. So let's see what we got to do here. First things first, let me go grab some socks. Hey, Taco! Taco de Nervio with the stereo! Taco de Nervio with the stereo! Ram! Ram, Taco, ram! Ram! Taco de Nervio! He got the stereo. Taco de Nervio with the stereo. Sneak it around. Look at my socks. Oh. Taco, man. Why do you do this? Why? It's my toy. My socks. That's cool. So, you're gonna break my arm doing this stuff, man. Leave my arm. Stop doing that. That's for gonna noise on what? Hey. Break my arm getting my freaking socks under the sofa. Man, my cat will take my socks off, go into bed, take my socks off. My cat will take my socks, play with them, drag them under the back of the sofa. I gotta go find them. All right. So since we got our holes pre-drilled in, it should be easy to put in. So we mark it. Get this done. I'm definitely gonna need sneakers because I know my rug is soaking wet right now. But you know, God does what he wants to do. Just have to wait when it's his time to do everything. There's a timeline for everything. I'll tell you one thing. Over in Philly, they didn't get any rain. We got hit with rain. This area over here gets some really crazy weather. All right, let me see. Throw the work boots on, grab a hoodie. But I thought you were going to do, man, I got a 250-inch screen. I can't wait. And that thing sits 11 feet high. Oh, man, it's going to be like to look up and see my screen on this level. So I want to get outside and play. Any chance I can get out there and play, I'm going outside to play. So we got a customer screen to paint in. And we have 250 to put back up. So I checked the forecast. We're not going to get any rain today, so that's good. Hopefully. Because weatherman don't know jack. Okay, let's go grab my screen and drill. I'm not gonna say I do. Round two. Man, that's something else. Got spikes, right? When we have spikes, we get screws. Next time. It didn't dawn on me when I was taking the screen down from the top, it was raining like crazy, to put a bungee system for the bottom and strap it on the sides of the deck. Then I wanted to take the whole entire screen down. But you know, with the wind blowing back and forth, freaked out, and decided to just take the whole thing down. Which is easy to put back up. That's not a problem. Now see that screen went through the windstorm, no problem. Didn't rip, didn't tear out, nothing at all. Perfect, held up nicely. But the other one is not secured yet. So I thought the orange spikes were gonna work, but no, they only work with the inflatable screen. We have to literally get some real serious spikes in here, and that's what I had to order. Some serious screw spikes. So about 2 gallons to knock it out. I'm going about 2 gallons to knock it out. Now, again, I can't vouch for everybody else because our product has a different coverage. So I don't want individuals copying what we say and try to say, oh, we can do. No, you have to actually do that, paint that screen in. So you can come to that conclusion, which y'all don't do. I don't know how much paint goes into a screen because you don't do the paint and do the work. Where are we going? These are the spikes. So the spikes are going on the side. At least we know which side is which. Let me get my drill too, so I can knock that first one, the second one in, and we're good. How are these? That's a screw point right there. I know that's a screw point. Oh, yeah, that's the last screw point. Okay. Right. Let's bring this one over first. ties to the side. Yeah. On the other side. And remember to take the switching. We gotta do something. Just finish that off that kitchen section. No, you don't. We're going in. Definitely going in. That's good. Definitely nice. Battery life is okay, it's good. gonna go below and stretch it out a little bit. Well, he's good out there. He don't get no trouble. Shop's a mess because we're working. Let's get this gray screen out of here. Put this over here right now. Wind's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Nice if we had this yesterday, it'd be cool. But we didn't get it yesterday. Hey guys, about to feed you in a few minutes. That one came up. So we'll drop those under the bricks for the time being. Till the new ones get here. New ones when they get here are gonna be like, they're gonna be huge. They're 6-inch spikes. So I guess we've got a tool. Because of the tool. Alright, so we got that hanging down. Let me see him pull down a little bit on this a little bit. Make sure we're nice and, because I got to line this up a little bit up there. Worried about any wrinkles and stuff, all that pulls out of the screen. Faster way to do it, sew it down with a hose, let it dry. And it'll lay out nicely. Okie doke. So we'll get back to that gamer screen. We got to paint this in the day. Gamer screen's being painted in the day, so I need a bigger screen. The size we got, it's not big enough, so we're going to paint it down to 129 over there today. Oh, man. See what I mean? This is why I got to teach myself not to get caught up in some of these dumb videos, because I could have been upstairs showing you how to navigate through websites and other nonsense, and I got to do this right now. Which you already should know. I'm gonna do it. Wait, did I leave the spikes up here? The spikes are downstairs. I mean, probably downstairs, upstairs. Oh, right there. All right, cool. I'll get those. We got more screens. We got inflatable screens, motorized screens. That's another 150-inch screen we haven't got outside yet. That's coated. 180-inch screen sitting in the corner. We haven't got outside yet. So, yep. We'll be outside quite a lot. No, we're just going to drop spikes and that's all. You guys positioned somewhere. Man, my ground's uneven like a mother jumper out here. My goodness, man. I'm going to Michael Jackson, leaning on one side. I have to tilt you guys this way. You've been struck by. You've been struck by. You criminal. Make sure my screen's not dying on me. Oh crap. Why is it every time when you try to get power for your phone, you automatically turn into Mr. Butterfingers? Can't get anything, the cables don't want to work right, can't get this to work, can't get that to work. Alright, what's going on here? We can't get a Jenny juice here. There we go, 3%. Wow, made it. Man, so I gotta turn on anchoring this so we can get it far enough out so it fits nice and tight. So that's what we're doing right now. Just tighten it up a bit. Oh man, I gotta go feed the birds too. Spike for that one. God, I have no idea where it went to. You know, got flamed in the yard somewhere. Oh, where it got flamed in the yard? Let's see if I got something else. Now see the difference but what I do here and what everybody else does? They take these little easy shortcuts, these little tiny cardboard cutout screens and stick them on walkways and little screens tucked away. Come on, man, y'all gonna do a demonstration, man. You gotta work for it. You know what I mean? It takes time to work to build screens and set them up and everything. They don't want to do the work. I want to sit there and do these little shortcut screens. The whole thing with the other one, he got all that freaking land. And you mean to tell me you got some little tiny little screen sitting out there? Come on, man, that's pathetic, man. It is. I ain't trying to rank on them, but come on. If you're going to do an outdoor demonstration, you do an outdoor demonstration. I don't waste people's time. That's what I don't like about people. I said the home theater field. You know, people have inflatable white screens do better jobs. And they got these old screens tucked away. And I'm sorry, if this offends you and you support these people, why are you here? We don't support them over here. Now, if that ruffles your feathers and you didn't like what I've said, here's one for you. Maybe the reason why they don't want to come out here and do the hard work and get their hands dirty at the end of the day, because they might ruin the manicure. All right, that ruffle your feathers right there. You got people that come in here and they watch me do this stuff, but they'll be fans of them, but you're over here. Why are you over here? Oh, they're not putting in 200-inch screens or 250-inch screens, right? Okay, that's why you're here. So you can go back and tell back and forth. I can imagine what you were like when you were a kid. Probably were that one snitch in the playground. But who cares? Go back and tell them. Hey, Ken's over here installing a 250-inch screen. Please do. Go ahead, spread it. Shoot, I thought I was the only one. I got the 100. Now we got the only one with the 250, black 250. So we're going to expand it out each time. We're going to pour it out over each time to see exactly where we need to land at. Because I'll put those spikes and they're going to be permanent. We're straight here. That's straight. That's good. That's straight. maybe pull it up. That's perfect. That's perfect. I don't like what he said. He was mean and cruel. He was mean and cruel. Could have said it in a nicer way. Covered in mud, ain't grime and dirt. Gentlemen, today you have a 250-inch screen challenge. Told you it was going to come sooner or later. If you guys want to talk trash about our products, you can't buy our products at the end of the day, or you can't buy our products. We all know why. We gave you a challenge, match the demonstration. See how you can do it. Now, the reason why we say this is because we got a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, we got some haters out there, for those you don't know. We constantly got a habit talking about our products. Again, they don't make the purchases, they don't buy from us, because again, at the end of the day, because we know why. So they have to do these fake demonstrations, but they can't even match our demonstrations. I have so many outdoor demonstrations, it's not even funny. So we're giving you the opportunity. 250-inch screen by this week. And keep in mind, we're still waiting for you to make the orders. For those of you who sit there and say, well, that's not fair because that's virtually impossible, well, then you shouldn't be opening your mouth at the end of the day. Don't challenge people at the end of the day that you can't compete with. You got to learn to stay in your lane. That's what you have to learn. Stay in your lane. Ooh. Can you imagine this on a gray screen? Oh, that's going to look awful. It is going to look pretty awful. Let me show you these things too. I can't pull color contrast. Alright, so we're locked in pretty good. Drop some big boys in. Big little pieces, actually. Big pieces in with the. I'm not going to worry about this, but you got to think the stand up anyway. right here. I'm definitely looking for that. Definitely a little more corn here. Alright, people, that's that perfection. It's got everything just right. That drives me crazy. Yeah, people, like I said, want to get mad and angry because we challenge people. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. People are going to sit there and try to judge our products at the end of the day. Then you should be doing the same thing we do at the end of the day. You should be able to back it. Because if we can back it, you should be able to. I don't like when people try to fake our stuff and then you got these small little tiny screens in your backyards or in the front of your poor house and you're trying to compare yourself to us. In no way whatsoever. You never will be like us. Never. Don't match my certification to my certified tests. I have more backyard displays than anybody else. And at the end of the day, like I said, when it comes down to it, you can't even buy our products to do proper reviews because you're afraid to buy the products. But we're not afraid of you. We'll buy whatever we want. Anytime we want to, we'll buy and we'll have it here. Talk about bands, forget your bands. Your product will be here on my table. At the end of the month, I will have all your stuff here. And whatever we can't get, we'll get it. Trust me, I will get every last container on that table. And then you can tell me I'm banned. Scared. I can't stand when people, one thing I can't stand, people talk trash at the end of the day and they just can't back it up. Can't even do a 1 year swap out. Now, for those who don't know, the 1 year swap out, you got to swap out their projectors for 1 year for a 720p. Just to show that their product does the work and not the projection screen. Can't even do that. We can make this a challenge. You can't even do that. And then that whole accusation of this guy on his website stating that 2 quarts of paint, are you kidding me? Look at the size of this monster. And you're going to tell me that 2 quarts of paint are going to paint a 300-inch screen. You can't get mad when I say you can't add. Because you can't. You can't add. You don't know how to add. How do you call yourself a professional? You don't know how much paint goes into a 300-inch screen? This is to give you an idea how unprofessional, how he does not know what he's talking about when he says 2 quarts are painted 300-inch screen. This is 2 quarts right here. Now you look at the magnitude of that. Those 2 containers are going to paint a screen that big. That's 250. That's not 300 inches. Where did you get that mathematical equation from? I'm going to post this today, and I'm going to say, hey people, I'm curious, on every form site we jump on, do you think that 2 quarts of paint will paint a screen of 250 inches? Now, you see that 5-gallon bucket over there? Yeah, that's too much for 250. But still, most people would go with that. Maybe 2-3 gallons, that's what they'll go with. But 2 quarts? No, never. So these little containers right here, 2 quarts. I'm gonna paint a screen this big. That's how silly his website can be. But this is not 300, this is 250. Hey, Charlie Cat, what's up? Talking about, man. Talking about you, Charlie Cat. You, Charlie Cat. You, Charlie Cat. Charlie Cat. You, Charlie Cat. Need not say anymore. Now, keep in mind, as you look at this whole thing in its full scale, and you think, gee whiz, that's the dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. Well, those of you who basically support that nonsense and basically have read through that website and still purchase, well, that makes you the same amount of intelligence at the end of the day. See how dumb that looks? Yeah, that's pretty much how you're perceived to every form site we drop on, and we send the same knowledge over there. That's how you're perceived. Looks stupid, doesn't it? It's 250 screen. How in the world 2 quarts going into painting that thing at the end of the day? Pretty dumb, isn't it? When you look at it this scale, yeah, that's your intelligent level right now. For those of you who basically thought that this was a possibility, who backed his theory, and who actually shopped off his website. There you go. Just want to give you a little bit of a mental thought. Enjoy. I'll be back. For my customers and stuff, thank you so much. I know you guys know better, but to the rest of you who went in and did this and commented in that section, yeah. Yeah. He said it had to be, well, I got a pretty high. Oh, yeah, I got something I can strap that to. That'll work. You just have to be in the center for this. It has to be here. And right here. Right here. All right, people, so what we got to do here, we got to knock out that section of that wood pile, because size of the screen, I'm going to need some height. Have it not going to be enough. So I got to go in and I got to remove a section out of that so we can put in a rack unit for the projector to stand it up. You want to help? Want to help? You got opposable thumbs? You don't? All right, whatever. They give me freaking comments like, come on, hurry up, I want to watch some TV. I got you. So let's get this section out of here. Thank God. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm looking at something really big here. All right. I'm going to tell you, I love how the Lord works. We got a huge, massive piece of wood. I can't lift that. That's impossible. But we got enough right in here, which is perfect. And since the projector has lens shift, whoop, we're good. That worked out well. McDonald's had a farm. Hey, buddy boy. know some of you are probably sitting there saying, you're going to butcher your... I don't care. I just don't want tall grass. I don't want mosquitoes in my face when I come out here and work. So it really doesn't make a difference. As long as it's trim, it's down, and it doesn't look like I'm actually hunting for a predator. And I'm not talking about that predator. I'm talking about actually an alien versus predator. Because you got to be careful, because people say the dumbest things, I swear, in comment sections. I'm weird. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to cut down, because last year, man, it was crazy, man. The grass was so freaking high. We had mosquito issues, everything. So just for me to get it trimmed down a little bit, yeah, it works for me. So I'm not into that, oh, it's got to be perfect, every braid has to be, no, I'm not one of those. got you. Don't worry. Gotta feed the birds. All right there, give me a minute, just give me a minute. Right there. All right, give me a minute. Dude, that was coming sooner or later. Surprised they handled it sooner. Excuse me. So what we got there is we got enough room. That it's not gonna fill the whole screen up, but it's gonna give me a pretty good size screen. So we get 180 from right there. We should almost reach about 200 inches, maybe 210. So we're gonna stack them a little higher up so I can hit the center of the screen. That's what we want. So I just gotta weight that down a little bit, and we're good. That's basically about it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm using it for the time being. But I'm gonna go get myself a metal rack, like a rust-resistant heavy metal rack. That we can, oh wait, that's kind of ass and get electrocuted at the end of the day. Not really. If I spray it down in that rubber coating, I should be good. That's insulated, so I don't have to worry about getting electrocuted. All right, cool. I don't know why I would operate anything in the middle of an electric storm, but better safe than sorry. We'll get a metal rack, and then what we're going to do is get heavy zip ties, and we'll zip tie it to the gate that's permanent. That way we don't disrupt my squirrels, their habitat, and we can do some demonstrations at a farther distance. Let me get my measuring tape. I'll figure out how far back we are. Get this nice air off summer, or if I can find me a place, I don't care where it's at, where the air is perfect. You know, air smells sweet, it's nice and cool. It's like that air conditioner weather, not too hot, not too cold. If I can find me a place like that on the planet, that's where I want to be at. It's beautiful. Because air don't smell sweet. Air can taste sweet. I can. I tell you, you people don't understand. This right here is a blessing. You don't know how, you understand. I told you I got lung disease. Last year, this was not going to happen. We weren't going to be cutting grass. We weren't near the wood pile, none of this stuff. We wouldn't be hanging up this, none of this. They're telling me that the stuff I'm breathing, the stuff I'm using, the Symbicort, wasn't supposed to react that fast. It was supposed to be a couple of years. 1 year. 1 year God allowed that stuff to coat my lungs, and now I'm out here cutting my grass. This is the first time I've actually had a chance to sit out in the backyard, literally this long, without basically having breathing complications. Because a lot of people realized that when I was shooting those videos last year, I was having breathing issues behind the camera, but I don't let anybody know what's going on. I just follow through, get it done, and push on. Now I'm out here, my lungs feel good, I can breathe. Man, definitely a wonderful blessing. That's why my grass was so crazy looking last year. I couldn't cut it, couldn't breathe. The neighbors were nice enough to come over and cut my grass for me, but they thought I was just being lazy. I just literally just couldn't cut it. Now, man, this feels good. It's more than just a business when you're a Christian. It's everyday life. Just be to come out here and just do this. At the end of the day, just be to breathe normally. Never thought you could take something for granted till you lose it, eh? We get the projector we're using. We're going to measure a distance, how far we're back. I got to go to Projector Central and see exactly what we're going to get. At least we got some distance. I'm always was curious how far my yard went back, but man, if the deck wasn't here, then we couldn't put the whatchamacallit here. We probably got a bigger screen. We need the deck here. Let's see what we get from here to here. Come on, that's very nice. $25 feet. We got 25 feet. Oh, we should be to get a good screen from 25 feet. Oh man. Gotta go on Projector Central, put my measurements in. Yeah, sirree. Now the reason why we need it high up, because we need to clear the stump on top of that. So I don't think I'm not gonna cut it down. The birds eat there. But we can get around it because we got lens shift. So if we had a regular projector, we definitely would have hit the stump. But with the lens shift, we can get underneath of it. That's the same scenario upstairs where we had the 135 and we got a ceiling fan. We were able to get 135 by lens shifting under the ceiling fan. That's what we got to do here. Thank goodness for lens shift. I'd like to go back and get a time machine to figure out who developed lens shift and said thank you. Thank you so much. You definitely got to have that for outdoor projection. You have to have lens shift, man. It is a world of difference. Just being able to just worrying about where to put your projector and sitting there go and lock it in place. All right. But you know what I want? We get a 235. See, I need a 235.1 too. But I can't get that lens shift. I don't think ViewSonic has a 235.1 lens shift. Would be nice. I'd like to put a 235.1 bar right across here. That'd be nice. Look at all the golfers over there. Like, what's he doing? What is he doing? A couple of them know me over there. That guy, that's a what is that? That's a projection screen he's putting in. Already had somebody up. Hey, guy, what are you doing? Putting in a projection screen. Why is it black? Better contrast levels. Collects tons of ambient light. Produces beautiful colors. Oh man, Pac-Man on this. Where are we gonna sit at with this monster, man? Oh, I need to we gotta get some chairs out here because my chair ain't gonna do it. Well, got my giant Pac-Man screen like I wanted. I sat there and said I want a giant Pac-Man screen. God bless me to get it. But it's 25 feet back. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go upstairs, jump on Projector Central, put in our projector model number, see what we got, how big a screen we're going to get out of this. This is why I like going to them at the end of the day, because you know it's the best place to go if you basically want to get those measurements. I have people ask me, well, how do you do this and how you do that? Go to Projector Central, and that's how you do it. You'll type in your projector's model number, and then go into your specifications, and you'll see something. So a distant calculator, click on that, and that will give you all the information you need. Even if you're doing a customized 235 or 239 or whatever you're doing in that aspect ratio, it has it all in there for you. All right, I'm gonna leave all this out here. And, you know, build it from there. That's how I built a lot of my customized 235.1 screens. Went to Projector Central, got that information. Sorry, you guys are on the tilt. Here we go. Let me make sure my door is shut. You ever have a bird get in your house before? I have. I had two get in there one time. It was difficult to get out. Matter of fact, check the attic. In the attic, we get birds in the attic all the time. So I leave a little, since I got the cat now, I don't worry about the mice eating the food. So I leave some water up there, and I leave food. And so they can, if they're up there, say I don't get to them in time, they don't starve to death. So that's my biggest fear of a bird, starving to death in my attic. So I always leave a bowl of food up there and some water. And usually I hear them up there flying around sometimes. But just in case, if a couple of days I don't get up there, at least they got some food and water. Man. Wash dishes. Tracking mud on my floor. I'm on my floor. Hey, what's going on, Sherlock? I hope you weren't where you weren't supposed to be at. You know better than that. Let me see. Okie doke. And over there, we're building our kitchen. Nice little power generated kitchen. We gotta change all this out this summer. We'll get around to that later on. And I need to figure out exactly what we're gonna get, what we're gonna have. I couldn't wait until night and do it. Not until night, I won't do it night, evening, sorry. And do it, but I wanna know now. Where are my lights on? Why don't you bill so high? I think I'll do some retro gaming today too. Get some light in here, it's too dark in here. That's better. That whole, we sit down, people, when you get older and you realize you'll start making sounds when you sit down. That's time telling you that you're getting near. And then again, I was up early in the morning. Got a couple hours of sleep, went downstairs, got some orders ready to be processed, did some updates, went outside, set up a screen, cut the grass, moved logs, yeah, busy, and I'm just getting started. It's only 9:26. This is just beginning. Next time we have a windstorm, I'm not detaching that whole entire thing. That thing was something else to detach. What we're going to do is we're going to design a system where we can put a piece of PVC pipe in between it, Velcro it in on each side, and that way I can roll it up and tuck it up under the rail on the deck. That's how we're going to do it. It's crazy. I was just out there doing that. Alright, so we're going to go to, we need to go to projector central. See all this beautiful air out here, people? I love the air. Projector central, yeah. We need to, I'll show you how we do this. Air feels good, but don't knock over my statues. Come on, man. Curtains, I want to just crash. What the freak is that? Curtain, air comes through here. It's so good, man. That's why I said if the weather would stay like this, man, this would be perfect, man. But no, we're not going to get this. We're going to get some hot, crazy weather. Look at that. Bent my freaking lamp, man. There we go. But I'm building myself something cool this year. I'm building myself a car wash, a projection screen car wash. But like, what the freak is that? All right, you'll see. It's going to be pretty cool. It involves PVC piping, clear plexiglass, and a projector and rear technology. And it's weatherproof. Oh, it's going to be pretty cool when we cook it up. So I can sit outside, have the PVC piping over top of me, hook up a garden hose, have water shooting down on top of me, where I can sit there and watch a movie on a rear projection screen setup. Chris, we're going to be using the Sony DPL FA36 because that's a projector that can sit at a distance and throw an image. That's what we need that for. All right, so let's go to projection screen. He's like, where does he come with these weird ideas? God, gives me these ideas to design all this crazy stuff. What's this right here? Look at that right there. Woo, does that look hot or what? Yeah, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. That is beautiful. I've never seen a projector like that before. Yeah, this is just a short throw lens. I wonder what this is right here. I'm curious what that is. Anyway, let's go pick up the Chrissy, I know what this one, right? 505U. We can't use the 505U because the 505U, for some reason, doesn't have a standard short throw lens. That projector I have has a standard short throw lens. If anyone picks one of those up, 401. Here we go, that's mine. Specifications. Here it is right there. This is a beautiful projector. This comes with a standard short throw lens. I've been trying to find standard short throw lenses on projectors, couldn't find them, and these are the only ones who have them already installed in. Yeah, I bought 2 of them. I was getting a couple more after that. They all come with those. I don't know how, but for some reason they're all come with standard short throw lenses. All right, we need to go to let me see. Let's see how old my specs are on my projector. I can get out of this twisted nightmare of cables, wires in my cord. So my projector is 4,000 lumens. It's 1280 to 800, 1610 because it's a WXGA. I mean, usually they're WXGA, but I don't know. Oh, my contrast is 3,000. I think at 2,000 over 3,000. The one's still low. Let's see. Yes, all that. I mean, I know the lens and all that stuff is automatic. My color wheel is like 8-bit. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And we can produce color better than most of these other screens up there. These are an old projector. So let's go over to calculation throw. That's where you're gonna have to be at. So here, this is all the information. We zoom in because we're not going back downstairs after this. So you can get an idea of what you'll be doing in here once you get in here. All right, so you have your aspect ratio. Say if you're going to do a customize 235.1, it's in here. So you come in here, click in here, go to customize where it says right there. And then customize, you'll see right here what gives you the option to customize the 235.1, 239.1. You can change it to anything you want. Some people think there's only 235.1, 239. No, there's actually about 10 versions of this format in that particular setting. There's one called 1.7 something. It's crazy. But we're not doing that. Let's cancel that. So we're at 1610 because that's what we're doing outside. All right, so let me see. We're gonna come down here, 23 feet back. 23 feet back. This is how you're gonna measure your screen. So your screen measurement is gonna be here. That's the size of your screen, that's the length of your screen, that's the height of your screen, and that is the distance from the screen from the floor to where your screen is sitting at, depending on where how your projector is gonna be. So you end up from there. So this is how you will measure your screen across this way. So at 23 feet, we get 190 inches. But we're at 25. So what are we getting at 25? Probably not by much. 24, 25. Ooh, I told you. I guessed it. Almost got it. Almost guessed it. I said around 200 inches. I'm at 199. I knew it. I told you, you've been building enough big screens, man. You kind of can estimate where you think it's going to land. But I said, I want to be sure 100%. But I was only off by one. That's basically about it. But I said, yeah, about 25 feet. Oh, if I just had a little bit more push on the gate, that can be good to go. Yeah, 25 feet. Okay, we're going to get 200 inches out of that. How far would that have to be to get the whole 250? Oh, great goodness. I need about 31 feet, 7 inches to get 250 inches. All right, that's where we have to bring in a short throw. But a short throw is going to have, the only problem is it's going to have to be, because that's a big screen. We're going to have, the resolution count is going to have to be a little bit higher, because your pixelation is just going to crumble like crazy. Then again, that'd be an interesting experiment to figure out whether or not we can do a 600 by 800 res 720p at 235.1 outside at that distance to see exactly if the picture quality would deteriorate. That would be an interesting test. We have to do that first. We definitely have to bring that out. I have a short throw projector that's low on, yeah, 3,000. Yeah, I would definitely work. Okay, we'll run the short throw too and see if we can get out of it. All right. Let me see. I got the short throw in here. Yeah, I do. We got it right on the floor too. Perfect. Let's see what that one's gonna be. It's an NEC M300 WS. Let's see what you'll give me. Right, specifications. Yeah, 3 lemons, 1610. Yeah, all right, let's get in here. And let's see what my calculation distance throw is going to be. I probably have to be that far back for 200 inches, not on this projector. These projectors, these older ones, are the ones that come with real short throw. The short throw you're getting, it's called standard short throw. It's not actual short throw. I had a few people ask me how the screen's that big on a 200 inch. I had one of those projectors right here, the older models. So this projector, oh crap, we need to land this easy. This projector at 5 feet 9 inches will give me 172 inches. My friends, we use this downstairs for 150. How far am I back from 150 to 150 inches? How far are we sitting back? 5 feet. I'm literally 5 feet from my screen when I do this downstairs on 150 inch. All right, so we're going to do 250. How do we be back for 250? Eight feet, 4 inches. 8 feet, 4 inches, I could fill that entire screen out. That projector is 3,000 lumens, I think it is. I think it's 3,000 lumens, 8 feet. We're at 6, and even at 1610, if I don't want to do that screen, I had to be 8 feet 4 inches. Oh, we definitely got to try that. We definitely got to fill the whole screen out and see what that looks like. All right, I'm gonna go back to my specification sheet here. Should we go back here? I want to see something for a minute. I am at what's my lumen count? 3,000 lumens. Okay, other one's 4,000 lumens, so it ain't much off. 2,000 to 1 contrast, ain't much off. All right, that'll work. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to fill the whole screen out. So 8 feet 4 inches, we definitely got that. I wonder if that's behind the stump or actually. Oh no, we can raise it. No, because it doesn't have lens shift. Crap. That's the problem you have with projectors that have lens shift. So we have to basically The projector has to land at 8 feet 4 inches behind the stump. If it's actually past the stump, then it's definitely going to hit and reflect onto the screen. If we lift it up high, we could do that, but we have to shift the projector and an arcward, or we can shift it up on an angle and hit the lens shift and knock it in place, and we could clear the stump. All right, that's another way we can do it. That'll definitely work. All right, I'm going to jump in my massage chair and relax for a little bit, and I guess I want it to be on until we get the spikes. The spikes get here. We'll spike the screen in. That's basically about it. I'm tired. All right, gotta go. God bless.